From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Alessia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. I pick Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Hello, Eden.
Hello.
It's Roz and Mocha. This is FML. Please share with the world why you're here.
So how do I fix things with my sister when all we do is fight?
Eden, you wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. How do I fix my relationship with my sister? Every other day we're arguing about the smallest things, and it usually ends with me apologizing or being the one that has to make the changes. It's not just the fighting. It's feeling unappreciated, especially since I'm the one who does most of the household chores. We live together right now, but with all this constant tension and the lack of appreciation, something has to change. I'm not sure what to do.
How old are you, Eden?
I'm 36.
36.
And how old is your sister?
32 years old. 38 now?
Okay, so the two of you live together, like with your parents, or you guys are just like roommates living somewhere?
Half the season with the parents, half the season without parents.
Your parents dip somewhere when it's cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the fighting over the small stuff, obviously, it's got to stem from somewhere. Like, can you pinpoint a moment, or can you pinpoint what it is? Like, what do you guys fight about, or what was the big blow up that you guys had years ago where now every little thing turns into a fight?
I don't know where it actually stems from, but I think it's because I'm the younger sibling. Maybe it stems from that, or I don't know, or maybe because my parents aren't here anymore, but
like there wasn't like any drama between the two of you before?
I think it's been, have you guys been like this forever?
I think so.
Yeah. Some siblings are like that. You know, some siblings just don't gel for whatever reason. But distance is what, when you're grown and you had a sibling when you were younger that you didn't really gel with, distance is sort of what rebuilds common ground and getting away from each other. So you often find that siblings that in their teens and early 20s and younger who didn't get along, when they sort of get back together for things when they're in their 30s, it's a little bit easier because there's that distance. You're not on top of each other. You got new stories, you got new lives, and it's easier to deal with. But when you don't get along with a sibling and you've lived with them sort of your whole life, and now you're in your, mid to late 30s, you act like the teenagers and the kids that you always have, which is, you don't get along. And is it one specific thing? No. It sounds like you've always been this way.
Yeah, but it's the other thing, like where she's not maturing, I guess. And then I feel like I have to mature faster and then act like the older brother at times because, like...
Yeah, but this is your opinion of her. Does she feel the same way about you?
I guess so.
Yeah, she still sees you as the kid brother that drives her crazy. Right?
Yeah,
like part of this problem is that you both are sort of stuck in this phase where you have the same dynamic that you did when you were 11.
Yeah, that's true.
Have the two of you ever sat down and talked this whole thing through?
Multiple times. And then we both apologize, and then week after, maybe it goes okay for like a week, but then...
So is it just chores that you guys are arguing about right now while your parents aren't home?
Chores, life, like everything.
Everything. It's just they just don't like each other.
Yeah.
Right? Have you ever asked your parents to kick her out?
I mean, every time. I mean, the funny thing is, she has a place of her own that she rents out, and she has a boyfriend's place, but the boyfriend is like on vacation right now, so she comes home.
So, yeah, right. I think it's time. I mean, obviously, some people can do it. I live with my brother. We're both, in our 50s, and we'd have a much different dynamic than you guys do. But I think that you already know what the solution is, which is you can't live together. It's not good for anyone. You don't get along with your sister, and I think that that's fine. You can still love her. She's still family. She's your kin, as some would say. But you don't get along. Maybe you don't even like each other. which is also fine. It happens.
Is there an opportunity to maybe start this way? You know you have chores that need to get done every single day of the week. What if you assign those chores to one another? You know you're going to take care of garbage, recycling, green bin, whatever. She's going to take care of this, this, and this. And you have that understanding. And then the rest of the time, you just stay out of each other's ways.
No, we already tried all that. It's always, it goes back to me doing all that.
Yeah, you already know the solution to this, Eden, which is you can't live together.
Yeah, but I can also, like, kick her out. That's other...
No, but what about you leaving, bro? Like, can you afford to be on your own right now? I know it's tough out there, but...
I'm trying to, but it's tough.
But tell her to just go to her boyfriend's.
I guess I should sit down with the boyfriend, then that's the other solution.
No. You don't have to
Why
sit
don't
down
you
with a
just
boyfriend.
Tell her, say, listen, we're driving each other crazy. There's no fix to this. We've tried talking about it in the past. You have a place to go and stay. It's probably best for the both of us if you just go stay at your boyfriend's house.
No, because the boyfriend also closes down the house, like, whenever he's not home. Like, whenever he's on vacation.
Okay.
Well, bro, we've given you, enough recommendations here.
So the solution is this, Eden. You asked. The solution is this, okay? You're both in your mid to late 30s. You're siblings that don't like each other. You're forced to live together right now for whatever reason. The solution is you can't live together.
Yeah.
There's no fix for this. There's no fix for 40 years of sibling bickering unless you want to go and sit in therapy with her.
I was actually thinking about that one time, but I was going to ask you, Roz, like, how do you and your brother, like, kind of live together?
We've never fought.
Okay.
We have a much different dynamic. We've never fought. I was seeing him as a joy every time I see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's just not everybody has that kind of relationship, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Tell your parents to kick her out.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right.
Later.
I've been thinking that every day, but thank you.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life on Kiss. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Jordana, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Good morning.
You are a stressed out mom. Tell everyone why.
How do I stop my toddler from copying every bad habit my teenager has?
Jordana, you were it says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. My teen always has her fingers in her mouth, and now my toddler is copying her. When I tell the toddler to stop, she repeats, stop, Mom, because she hears the teen say it all the time. The teen also plays pretend like the monsters are coming to get you, and now the toddler is scared of monsters because of it. The toddler copies everything. I'm hungry. I'm full. Everything the teen says. She's even started biting her nails because the teen does it. How do I break the toddler from these bad habits or stop the teen from influencing her so much? Or do I separate them enough so the toddler doesn't mimic the bad stuff? That's a tough situation. I don't know what you can do.
You can't separate them. Like, y'all live in the same house.
Yeah.
How old is the teenager?
She's 14.
She's 14.
Oh, so you think some of the stuff that she's doing is because she knows her younger sibling is copying?
I think so, yeah. And then there's the, like, bro, yeah, no way, that kind of thing, too.
Yeah,
all the slang, yeah.
Is there any kids in between them, or is it just the two?
No.
Just the two. Okay. So you have to understand, how old's the toddler?
She's 3.
She's 3. So you have to understand that for 11 years, your kid was an only child.
Yes.
Right? And I don't know how she feels about the toddler, but there may be some resentment, some jealousy, some, it's a big shakeup for her life, right? And might look at the kid as, whatever the kid does, it's all your problem. And she, I don't know, does she help out with the kid at all?
No, I can't even leave her in the same room with her.
No.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Why? What does she do?
It's just like, oh, I'm going to lift you upside down and shake you, like that kind of thing. Is this fun?
Yeah. So I think that this is far less about biting your nails and those other sort of little things. And this is way more about how your daughter feels about no longer being an only child.
Yeah, because when we told her that she was going to have a sister, she cried in a closet for an hour.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going through it. And also 14 is a tough age for a girl too.
Yeah.
I think that this may just be a storm that you're going to have to weather. And I don't think that you can necessarily take all the responsibility of your teenager away when it comes to caring for and hanging out and being kind to her sibling. I think that some of that stuff is enforceable. But I think a lot of this is that it's going to have to kind of run its course a little bit.
Yeah, it's just so hard right now because even when she's playing, she'll be like, "You're bad. Go to your room. Stop it. You're being so mean."
Who
like
says
when she's playing with her, my toddler, when she's playing with her dad, like as dolls, they're like, "Stop. You're bad. Stop. You're in trouble." You know. Like,
and that's all. That's all from the teenager.
Yeah, just like us being like, can you not act like that in front of her?
So
kind of
what
thing?
about, have you ever had a conversation just with your 14-year-old and not like, hey, don't do this, don't do that because your younger sister's copying you? More of almost like an adult conversation. I really need your help with this, and break it down, right? I need you to be the awesome big sister that I know you can be, and here's where I need your help with things. Like, see if that helps the situation at all.
I think I should definitely try that because I have had the other conversation where it's like, she's copying everything. Can you please like try a little bit to maybe not like...
that's just going to entice her even more, I think.
I think that you just need to let it be known to your teenager that regardless of how she feels, she's no longer the kid. There's still a lot of love for her. Nothing has changed. And I think that you need to remind the teenager that toddler loves her more than anyone in the world. And that's why she wants to hang out with her, and that's why she repeats everything. It's not done because she wants to be crass and also stand up to mom and dad. She does that stuff because she wants to. She loves her big sister, and she does it because it's going to make her big sister laugh. You know, and I think that you need to not put a lot of responsibility on the teenager, but just let her know what power she actually has in that house when it comes to the kid.
Yeah, I hope that helps and she outgrows it, like you say. Because right now it's a lot. Like she knows she's doing it, and then exactly, she thinks it's funny, and then the toddler's like, "Go to your room. You're being bad all the time."
Yeah.
I know it's got to be frustrating for you guys as well, right?
Yeah, it definitely is, and trying to get through to her that like you're like such an influence in her life, and I feel like I will have to sit down and talk to her about that because you know for a fact that she is admiring her and stuff like that because she's always going up to her like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Like that kind of thing, like wants to find out what's going on with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just let her know that the kid loves her a lot, and you need her to sort of understand that.
Yeah.
Does that help, Jordana?
Yes, it definitely does.
All right, girl. You take care.
Thank you very much.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Brenda, it's your boyfriends Roz and Mocha. How are you?
Hi, good and you?
What is going on with you? Why are you on FML today?
Well, I just wanted to know, how do I finally show the real me after being bullied my whole life?
Brenda, you wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. I was bullied all my life, including even as an adult at workplaces. Not my current one, though, thankfully. My question is, how do I get out of my shell when I'm constantly fearing of being made fun of? Why have people made fun of you? Like, what is there one thing, or is it a series of things, or what's the deal?
I'm not quite sure. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I definitely feel like I'm easily walked over.
Yeah.
And I just have trouble sticking up for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll stick up for other people, but when it comes to me, I don't know why. I just...
Wait, so is it bullying, or like you said, people just like take advantage and walk all over you?
Oh, so okay. So let's get to the bullying. Like, how are you bullied how old are you, by the way?
I'm 31.
31. So as an adult, how do you feel bullied?
I honestly can't think of it off the top of my head.
But is it a physical thing, or is it your sort of demeanor? Is it the way you look? Is it
race?
So when I was little was the way I looked.
Yeah.
Not so much when I grew up, like when I was grown. But I would say my shyness comes out of it. Like, you need to be more outgoing. Even though when I try, sometimes it's like for example, if I'm eating a chickpea salad, I'm like made fun of eating that salad. Like it's just really weird.
What adult is making fun of somebody for eating a chickpea salad?
I
That should be celebrated.
It was really weird.
Like, okay, so if it's that kind of stuff, like you're eating a chickpea salad and somebody's making fun of you for a chickpea salad, I know that this is going to be hard after just a life of what you've said of bullying, but you got to let that one go. Because if somebody is seriously goofing on you for eating a chickpea salad, that's the kind of thing that like you as an adult shouldn't even register. Okay. And I know it does. And I know you feel targeted and all this stuff. But that if somebody comes to you and they're like, "Oh my God, Miss Chickpea Salad," what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do with that? You know, like you shouldn't want to change any of that stuff. You should just continue eating chickpea salad. And it's unfortunate that you have somebody in your life who thinks that is something to be goofed on. That's a really weird one.
Yeah.
That's just one of the things I could think of right now.
So how do you get out of your shell? Why are you in your shell? Why? Where does your shyness come from? Have you figured that out?
It's definitely from like the bullying from growing up.
Yeah.
Like even in high school, it was like really bad.
Yeah. I think that there are probably a lot of people out there who are adults who are in the same situation you are. And I don't know if you've gone poking around to sort of hear stories and how other people have overcome, adult shyness due to childhood bullying. I'm sure that helps a lot. And I know because I've talked to people where that stuff helps a lot, listening to other people's stories and how they dealt with it. As far as asserting yourself at work, you're in a position where you could sort of let your performance do the talking. Like, if you're efficient at your job and you're great at your job, you just hope that somebody recognizes it. And if they don't, you have to show them.
Mm-hmm. Definitely at my workplace now, it's been like amazing.
Oh, okay. So what about this as well, Brenda? Can you like lean into the people in your life who are like a positive influence on you or who treat you with kindness, like your friends, your family, the circle of people that you kick it with the most? Like, why not lean into those relationships?
I do try. It's just that whole thing in my head. Like if I go too out, like am I going to be made fun of, and I just step back. Mm-hmm. But I definitely don't let that stop me living.
Hey, Brenda, you got a best friend?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. You got a best friend. You get along with your boss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You like what you do for a living?
Oh, yeah.
You get along with your family?
Yes, I do.
You do. You healthy?
I'm like not the skinniest person. I'm not the biggest person. I'm in the middle.
No, I didn't say if you're fat. I said, are you healthy?
I'm in the middle.
No, are you healthy? Are you healthy?
Like you eat chickpea salads, right?
Are you
healthy?
gotta be healthy. You look after yourself.
Well, yeah, I try my best to.
Okay, you're kind to people?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Brenda, you got a good family. You got a best friend. You like what you do. You get along with your boss. You're healthy. You're eating bloody chickpea salads. You're not in rough shape, girl.
All right.
Yeah, stop
you're
focusing
really not. You
on
got a lot going on.
the negative and lean into all the positive things that are happening in your life and the people that are around you who care about you, who love you, and who support you.
Okay.
You got somebody in your life that makes you laugh?
Yes, I do.
Brenda, you're good, girl.
Yeah, she got two people, Roz Mocha.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Getting out of your shell is just something that's it'll take time. Like, and that only happens when you surround yourself with people that you trust. Okay. And I would start with your boss. I would start with the people in the workplace that actually that you get along with, and then, they don't have to be your best friend, but would they stick up for you? Yeah, maybe lean into those people. You don't need a giant circle of friends, and not everybody needs to like you. Trust me on that. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're doing okay. You're doing all right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. Brenda, if you ever need anything, you can reach out to your boyfriend's Roz Mocha. We got your back all day, every day. Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life on Kiss. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Hello, Autumn.
Good morning.
It's Roz and Mocha. It's Fix My Life. The country's listening. What in your life needs fixing?
Brothers will be brothers, but enough is enough.
Oh, wow. You wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. How do I get my 4-year-old and my 8-year-old sons to stop fighting? I think Roz might have some good advice for this. When you say fighting, what kind of fighting are we talking about?
It's everything. It's physically fighting. It's screaming matches. It's, just doing things to annoy and irritate each other. It's just constant.
I think that's like every sibling though, right? growing up? Like, I don't know. Do you have siblings, Autumn?
No, so I'm an only
Okay.
child, so I'm not like used to this at all. And the boy energy is crazy, and yeah, just
Especially at those
hoping
ages.
Roz might have some advice.
So my brother and I actually never fought, which was really wild.
Wow. Okay.
And
You're not making Autumn feel good.
No,
right now,
I
bro.
know. But so much of it was like just his temperament, right? Because he is the sort of, calm, responsible, everything else. And then I was the terror, right? And what my parents did when I was born was they gave him incredible responsibility over me, including discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And so from the time I was born, like it wasn't my mom or dad who slapped my hand if I tried to stick it in a light socket. It was my brother, right? So they put that on him, not in any sort of parental way, but they instilled in him the job of a big brother from the day I was born. And it was a responsibility that he took on. He was young. He was like 4 at the time, right? Or 3, I guess even. Almost 4. And then, so that just sort of carried on. But I think that believe me, I know a lot of brothers that fight. I know brothers who are in their late 50s. And if they get a couple drinks in them, they start slapping. Okay, like no joke. Like if you think that they are going to for sure one day grow out of this, like I'm telling you, one of them is a grandparent. Okay,
That's amazing.
okay, and when they get a couple drinks in them, they start slapping, right? Like the Northern Ontario comes out of them, and so you may never get. I think that what they need to do, they're going to roughhouse, they're going to fight, they're going to do all this stuff, but you need to just make sure that they love each other and that they're there for each other. Okay, you don't want to have 2 brothers that sort of go off in different directions at this age. They can have different interests. They can have like different shows, like different music, like different everything, like different video games, all of this stuff. But they still have to have each other's back. And you can say, you can watch the sort of roughhousing and fighting and bickering, but every now and then you got to kind of do a state of the union with them to say, hey, listen, I know you guys do all this stuff, and I prefer it if you didn't. You need to check in with them to make sure that the love is still there and they still get along and they can still do things together, that they enjoy each other's company even when they're not fighting.
Yeah, because you know what, Autumn? They're 8 and 4 now. Wait till they're 18 and 14.
Yeah.
Right? Like once they get into those teenage years, like the bickering or the play fighting or the arguing or the actual fight, it's going to get amped up. The pranks on each other or
it may not. You don't know. I mean, you're trying to, you got 2 feral things in your house right now. And you're trying to, create organization out of the chaos that they create. And I know the number one thing that, anybody will tell you is that with little boys, you got to run them into the ground.
Yeah.
And if you're not running them into the ground, they're going to run each other into the ground.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Because as you said at the beginning of this phone call, that little boy energy is a lot.
Yeah. I think you just have to, you got to monitor this more importantly. You can, all the fighting and stuff like this, like I don't know how you discipline your kids and whatever, or what your boundaries are, is play fighting okay? Or, just as long as nobody bleeds. Right, like I don't know, like I don't know what your boundaries are as a household, but you just have to make sure that that they got each other's back, that there's still love between them, that one loves being the little brother and one loves being the big brother, and especially the big brother loves having a little brother, regardless of how he shows it.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Right, I think that right there is the most important thing.
Okay, yeah, that's great advice. And the other day, Monday was a snow day for us. So everybody was at home and we kind of did that like it was a rough day. But then at the dinner table, we kind of sat around and I said, okay, each of you are going to say one thing that you like about the other. And, we had a good conversation and that was fine. And then, after supper, it was another wrestling match. But, we do try and do those points of check-in too. Yeah.
You know what my old man used to do, right? His version of check-in with 2 boys. It wasn't sit around the dinner table and say, okay, say one thing you love about each other, because he understood young men. and it was sitting around the dinner table, and he would hand me a glass of water and my brother a glass of water with a straw in it and go, stick that in your nose and see who wins. and we would chug a full glass of water with a straw through our nose. And water was everywhere, spitting everywhere. We would wind up dying laughing, but we did it together, right? It was competition, but we did it together.
So break out the straws tonight, Autumn.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know?
Hope that helped, girl.
Yes, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Love you lots. Have a good day.
Love you, thanks.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.